Most coffee lovers focus on the beans and the grind, and while those are undeniably crucial, there's another often overlooked factor that can completely transform your brew water temperature. It might seem like a minor detail, but using the right water temperature can dramatically change the way your coffee tastes. Get it wrong, and you could end up with a bitter or a sour and weak cup. That's why understanding water temperature is an essential skill, a fundamental piece of the puzzle for every aspiring home barista. So what's the ideal water temperature for brewing? The Specialty Coffee Association, or SCA, recommends a range between 195 and 205 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 90 to 96 degrees Celsius. This specific range ensures the proper extraction of all the wonderful things your coffee has to offer, its complex flavors, its aromatic oils, and its inviting scents. Here's a quick guide to the recommended starting temperatures for some popular brewing methods. For pour-over, aim for 195 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. French press works best around 200 degrees. For a mellow AeroPress brew, try 175 to 185. Espresso temperatures can vary depending on your machine, but generally fall between 190 and 205. And for cold brew, no heat needed, just patience. Coffee brewing is essentially a chemical reaction. The heat from the water helps to dissolve various compounds locked inside the coffee grounds. These dissolved compounds are what give your coffee its acidity, its bitterness, its body, and its delightful aroma, and different compounds extract optimally at different temperatures. If your water is too cool, below 195 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll likely experience under-extraction. This can result in a coffee that tastes flat, or even sour. On the other hand, water that's too hot, above 205 degrees Fahrenheit, can lead to over-extraction, often resulting in a bitter or even burnt taste. Maintaining the right water temperature ensures that your brew extracts the perfect balance of all those desirable flavors. You don't need expensive equipment to control your water temperature at home. However, a few tools can definitely help. Gooseneck kettles with built-in thermometers are fantastic for pour-overs, and electric kettles with precise temperature settings offer excellent control. Don't have a thermometer? No problem. Simply let your boiled water sit for about 30 seconds before pouring. This usually cools it down to around 200 degrees Fahrenheit, a sweet spot for most brewing methods. A key tip: avoid pouring boiling water, which is 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius, directly over your coffee grounds, especially for pour-over or French press. Just to recap, aim for around 200 degrees Fahrenheit for a clean and balanced pour-over. Stick with 200 for a full-bodied French press. For AeroPress, 175 to 185 for a smooth taste, or hotter for more intensity. Espresso machines usually handle temperature themselves, and remember, cold brew is all about time, not heat. Water temperature might not be the most glamorous part of coffee brewing, but it's undeniably one of the most important. Even small changes in heat can unlock entirely new dimensions of flavor. As a home barista, learning how to control this seemingly simple element gives you greater consistency and, ultimately, a much better cup of coffee. So next time you brew, take a moment to pay attention to the temperature of your water. It's a simple detail, but it's often what separates an average cup of coffee from a truly exceptional one. Brew smarter, not harder. Pay attention to that water temperature and enjoy the delicious results.